And we back. As you see, we definitely had a little something on our plate. We got a little grub on. We got the Jameson. We're not sponsored by Jameson, but we could be. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Jameson, all right. So we got some Yuenglings right here, and my man John right here poured Jameson in the Yuengling, mixed it up, had his own little concoction going on. At first, I was like, "You tripping?" It wasn't too damn bad, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to drink too much of it because that's how you know what I'm saying? That's when things go a little awry. And I don't want to be in here tripping off. So let's get into it. We're here with Touch the Buffalo. Thank you guys for coming in.
Yeah, what's up? Thanks for having
us. Appreciate you coming to the lunchroom. First off, introduce yourselves. Let everybody know who you are.
Sure, yeah. I'm John Johnson. I sing and Touch the Buffalo. I play ukulele and piano.
I'm Jonathan Navarra. I play drums.
I'm Tyler and I play guitar.
And backing vocals. I don't know piano.
Damn modest.
Yeah, he's shy. He's
John,
shy.
John, and Tyler. Nice to have you guys on. So let's get to the important question.
Sure.
Yeah. Who gets the most girls out?
It's Tyler.
Tyler for sure.
Tyler's 100% certified USDA approved stud muffin.
Oh man,
Girls
he's the man.
throw themselves off balconies for him.
You heard it. He's eligible, guys. You know what I'm saying, ladies? Come holler at Tyler.
I'm not even saying, hold on, if I'm going to dig in, it's not even, you may be eligible. I'm not talking about his eligibility.
Oh, I don't.
There's something about him. The girls see him, they smell the shit. They just jump. They're like, that's what I want.
Hey, whatever they smell, they bring them in, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I warn people about Tyler.
It's for Jameson?
Yeah, keep talking. I think he needs less Jameson.
It's that mix he got going on there. But yeah, that's what's up. I always thought about that. Like, is that a real thing? Like, I'm not in a band. I'm not very that musically inclined to where I think I can do it for people. So like, is the
musical quality of it?
Is the groupie? Is the love from women and all of that? Is that a real thing, or is it just if they like you, they like you?
You think it's because what was it? Our friend, he was saying that he has this theory, the musician theory. If you play a show and girls are there, like you invite a girl out, right? They'll see you, and for that one night, they're gonna be like, "Damn, like that dude's so hot." And you go home with them.
It's the essence of it. He just performed in front of all these people and sounded great.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel good with him right now. See,
he knows it.
He knows. He's aware of it.
That's why he's not saying anything right now. He's trying to play it cool.
He's
blowing up the spot.
Nah, but he chilling though. He's chilling. But nah, seriously. So like, how did you guys come about? How did the band form? How did this?
Okay, so Touch the Buffalo started in 2017, and actually, Tyler wasn't even part of the band yet. It was me, and we had a bassist and a drummer, and we were just like putting some songs together, playing some open mics, playing some shows here and there. And then in November 2017, we got Tyler on board. And so the first songs Tyler wrote with us are Nerd Love and Hardest 4, which is like, yeah, those are, people like those songs the best. So he's got some badass writing chops. And then Jonathan joined the band. Yeah, 2018, October 2018. Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Like an anniversary.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Yeah, that's what's up. So so then when you guys got together, was it like alright, we're in the classic garage band, let's just get it together, or did you guys get straight into recording and things like that?
No. So like I said, people kind of came to the band at different points in time. Jonathan's a late member. So Jonathan actually has not written a song with us yet. Every song that we've recorded was with another drummer who we're still friends with, and with another bass player that we're also still friends with. But here's what's interesting. So like everyone kind of comes from their own musical background. You have different, like we all came into this rock band, but we have like, you're a big fan of Green Day, and kind of like you have a soft spot for old classic hard rock as well as like punk rock. And I, like, before I was playing in the band, I was kind of doing the singer-songwriter thing. I don't know. It's interesting to come to a room with people who have different senses of what is supposed to be good for music. Yeah. And you all find a common page to agree on something. You find something that's kind of new. So there's a little bit of, you have to put your own ego aside and realize that there's things that other people know about music that you don't know, and you have to like let them know that you're into that, and you kind of like form this new path together.
And that's an interesting point, because I was thinking about how when you do have a band, I feel like that's more, you have to have a lot of patience, because you all are obviously musically inclined, and you guys are good at what you do, and you have your own ideas obviously coming in. So how how many times have you guys almost fought in the past few?
No,
past
we've
few
all.
months?
So hold on. We're every day. No, come on. We're in the woke age, right? So like I think we're all a bit like. There have been tense moments, but like that's something I knew going in. Tyler's always been really good about trying to be even keel.
Trying to fight,
yeah, he's trying to fight. No, there's off the get go. There's definitely egos at play. You gotta be able to hear something somebody plays or thinks is cool, and then assess whether or not you like it. So if you don't like something, you gotta like say gently, like that's not the feel for this song. Or if you do like something, you should really let them know, like to kind of encourage them to keep throwing out good ideas.
Yeah.
It's a fine line to walk, but I don't know. I think we do a good job. I think everyone's aware that it's hard to put out something artistically and then have it exposed to the people you respect artistically and see whether or not they like it. Yeah, hold on, I have more I want to say about that, but I totally forgot what it was.
So good. But you got to
ignore that.
And Jameson get the masses out, baby. But no, yeah, I think that's like a recipe for success, because the music, when you guys come together, the music's already great and the music's already, people like it. But I think sometimes the hardest part with this is the actual youth, the people.
That's what I was gonna say. So it's worse than having a girlfriend.
Oh man.
It's I mean, like no, you build this really intimate, vulnerable connection with a whole bunch of people, and like it's having a band is hard. Like you gotta go to practice for 2 hours a week. If you have a gig, whether or not you're only playing for 45 minutes, go into that gig, setting up, breaking down. It's like a 5-hour thing, and then like you're all there, you're putting music out there, and then you're just kind of hoping you want to see how people respond to it. And like there's a lot of things that affect people's egos and confidence, and I don't know. You got to manage it and like be okay with it. It can definitely be a bit more vulnerable than a relationship. It hurts as hard when people are like, it's like we lost our drummer or our bass player, and it was like we're still friends, but it was rough. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
So with you guys each having your own position in how you do things, how the music's made, do you think if all of you like switched roles, would you still have the project that you guys would be happy with? Do you think you would be happy with the product if each of you switched?
I'm 100% confident that no matter what we did, we would just crank out gold. I think the right minds are here.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
I think so.
If you became the singer, anything else other than drums.
So if you could you be the singer? Could you sing?
He's got a great voice.
He can actually sing.
He's got a great voice.
Let anyone know it, but he can sing.
Yeah.
So you see me, y'all some modest guys, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he is, I guess. But let me tell you something, Jeff.
Alright.
Okay. No, I mean, like, when I first started this band, like, I'm not...
Are you conducting the interview?
Yeah, you got you. Tell me, how you been, Jeff?
I'm good, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you bringing me to the
Yeah.
I'm grabbing something later on.
Let me tell you a little something I texted Buffalo. So I wasn't even a great instrumentalist or even singer when we started. I was just like, I don't know, I went, like, there should be no harm in trying to be better. You're allowed to be bad while you're trying to be better. And like, I found people who wanted to do it and didn't mind where I was. So I think no matter what you're going to do, if you want to do it, you're going to get better at it. So I can not really play the drums. Not that I would play drums if we shuffled it up. I think there'd be a learning curve, but I think that there's a lot of creativity here, and there's a lot of like stick-to-itiveness, and there's the want to have it. I think any version of this band would be pretty good.
That's good. That means y'all versatile, man. There it is. No look.
Yeah.
But no, so Hardest 4 is out now.
Yeah.
It's available. What was the process for putting this together, man?
Like the album?
Yeah.
I'll break it down. It's really hard, and you can chip in too. Hold on, let's start with that. Hold on. Yeah, we got. John, tell me, what was it like? What is it like recording an album for just stuff like?
What's happening right now?
Because
I'm Hefe right here.
Yeah.
Hefe. You gotta say what it do.
What it do?
It's Hefe.
What it do?
I think he needs the shade. He needs the shade.
Hefe, bro.
Oh my god.
I can't do it.
If I go outside for like a second, they'll turn the shades.
Plus,
Plus,
I have context in, so I might
eyes
might fall out my head.
You'll see the future.
Yeah.
Alright, so Tyler, what was it like recording the album with Texas Buffalo?
Yeah,
come on. Come on.
That was deep right there.
Yeah. No, it's like it's was a learning curve for me because I'd never been in the studio before, and I get all my ideas like in the moment. And John's sitting here paying for this time, you know, and I'm like, oh my god, can we just spend like 20 minutes on this one solo so I can get it perfect? And it doesn't always work that way, you know. So it's like Does that work?
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, I'll take it from here. I'll take it from here. Okay, so there's a lot to it. So first, there's recording the instruments. Which you first start with drums and bass, and then once you kind of get your rhythm section down, then you go over it with guitars, ukuleles, and then vocals. And so we spent like, I don't know, probably 40 or 50 hours just recording instruments and stuff like that, and like you'll do a 12-hour day. And like so you start like 10 a.m. setting up, and then like by 7 p.m. you're just kind of like, oh my god, it's exhausted. Yeah. And so you kind of start phoning it in, and the recording engineer's like, hey, I didn't sound that great. You're like, I don't give a shit. Just keep going. We're done, right? And so because of that, I ended up re-recording a few things because I was so tired one day, and I heard the next day, shut up. The next day, I was like, oh, we gotta do that again. So there's the recording process, and then your audio engineer will like mix it all together and put all the like he'll put his spin on it. Like, okay, I think the drum should be this loud. I think the bass should be this loud. I think this is how much treble the ukulele should have. This is how much I think the vocal should be, and all that stuff. And you gotta listen to it. And like different types of headphones, like your car speakers, your computer speakers, different, all that stuff, and just like and try and figure out what a good average between all those sounds would be. Because some crappy headphones have like high treble, and your car may have like, I don't know, more bass in it or more mids, and like you're exposing these songs to people who might hear it in a way that's actually not the way you intended to hear it. So it's this crazy thing where you're just listening to a song 100 times over, and you're like, wait, what's the good one? And you gotta make a decision. So it was a ton of work. It's a ton of like forcing yourself to really think what you think. Yeah, it's hard.
And that's why I asked that question, because I don't. Obviously, I learned something just now, but I know there's much more to it than just getting it there and knocking it out. So you gotta respect the art, to respect the hustle, respect the grind, of really putting the project together and really hammering it out. So, it's something I wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm really good at Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
And I play a mean air guitar. I slap some bass. All right.
Yeah.
What's up?
We've been
honestly, is there space?
We've had an open position for a Guitar Hero player for like a year and a half. We've had a tough time to fill. Yeah, come in. We'll
Hefe is now part of Touch the Buffalo. Look out for it. I'm on the cover. Like, what it do? And we gonna make it happen. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, but we not done right now. They're about to perform for us. They about to knock it out the park. Y'all about to enjoy this. I know I am.